Good thing. Okay, now we're here.
Now we're here.
Hey,
We're
everyone. Welcome to our Sunday live stream. We're at camp right now because it's Columbus Day and we're staying till tomorrow. So I can't guarantee. I don't think that it's going to freeze at all, but if it does, it'll probably only do it a couple times. And that's because we're at camp. I just can't help that. But it's a change of scenery. You get to see not a mountain, trees in the back, some campers, and a nice fire. And then us. And I didn't bring any fish shirts to camp, so I'm wearing a Great Escape thing, and he's wearing a 603 Live Free thing. So, that's nice.
Someone brought it back from a trip. Gave it to me.
How kind. Olivia F171, welcome. It's going to be difficult because I can't see the screen very well because we're outside. Liquid Zoo OnlyFins, welcome. Smash that thumbs up while we wait for Dave to be ready. Seriously, already some turd sniffer hit the thumbs down. Wouldn't be a proper stream if there wasn't a thumbs down before she started. That's true. Patty's Petite Tanks, welcome. Sandy Farrell, welcome. Pokey Gamer, welcome. Fish Kid 61, Scott's Aquatics, welcome. Everybody has a thumbs down who streams at least one. True. Darn it. Olivia, welcome on Twitch. Degenerate Fish Keeper, welcome. So yeah, I'm gonna post the link on YouTube for anybody that wants to join and talk to us, because it's not like I have anything planned. I can't go downstairs and show the fish tanks because there are no fish here. So that's sad.
There's fish in the lake.
There's fish in the lake. You can't see them and it's kind of cold. Hold on. Alright. Now I'll get to the question. Dave, what was with you guys putting out the fire? Looked like you guys. It was a funny thing.
Well,
they were just standing around, and our neighbor decided.
The person's yard we're actually in, who's two people in front of us. We were all hanging out on our porch eating
mac and cheese
dinner.
and buffalo chicken dip.
So we were snacking on stuff. So we were hanging out, and he goes, "We had a fire here, and he had a fire down there, and he was just burning garbage, but he was throwing wood on it and kept it going. But it was like dorky fire." So Jake goes, "We should go put his fire out."
And they each got buckets.
I didn't know if that was a good idea, so I got up to think about it, and then I just went and got a bucket, and then he got a bucket, and then our neighbor got a bucket, and yep, that's how that ended.
And I got to film it all.
We relit it for him. That was him sitting in the golf cart behind the camper. He was just getting back when we put his fire out. If you saw the video, we did relight it for him, but we relit it for him, had a nice fire going, and he came up to this fire and hung out with us last night. So it didn't really do much good to relight it.
Yeah, because he was just burning some cardboard off.
He's okay with it. We almost did it again last night because it was so funny the first time to us that we almost did it to another couple up the hill. But we kind of opted that maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Your log cabin crumbled. Good for you, Kimberly. All right, let me read a little bit more chat. Camp's gonna look nice with the leaves changing. Yeah. You can't see it much over here, but if I turn the camera around, there's really nice, pretty trees over there.
I don't think you can see them over Frank's camper.
True. Ricky De Hoyos, welcome. How are you, Brianne and Dave? We're good. Pretty good. We got back. He had to close a camper from a campground not that far from our house. And we went to go do that. I don't know how long that took. But then we went home, fed the fish. Well, fed the fish downstairs because they're babies. And then, hold on, I'll let you up in just a minute. But then my mother was like, we're going to go to McDonald's for a lunch dinner.
Because we were starving. We haven't eaten all day.
Yeah. Which I'm happy because I got a double cheeseburger and some fries. And then this. We had to wait in lane 2 for that stuff, so.
It seems like every time we go to McDonald's, we're waiting.
I know. Can you wait for fries in lane 1?
Okay. I don't know if it's working, so I'm trying it on my phone. So if I'm not coming through, then I'll probably just
Well, we pay for the seasonal and we pay for the camper. It's still financed, so as long as we're paying for it, we're going to use it every weekend.
Mm-hmm. Well, almost every weekend. There's some weekends that we stayed home because it was going to rain.
We generally only miss one a year, but I think we skipped 3 of them this year.
Oh, yeah. Liquid Zoo. Well, Matt said, Patty, you should go up and give Dave a talking to. But that'd be cool if Patty came up.
Wait, what did I do?
That'd be cool if Patty came up. She's awesome. She's pretty cool. It's your girl, Patty. So, yeah. That's our story of the weekend. So he had, like I told you guys just a minute ago, he had to go close a camper. And he did everything he needed to do, put the antifreeze in and whatever. And then it came time to, like, putting the cover on the camper. And there's, what is it, like a 36-foot tarp?
Yeah.
Like a really big tarp, like 36 foot. And it's, like, all folded up.
It was brand new. In
this really flimsy bag. And he's on the roof, so I pass it to him from these stairs. And I was like this, and he grabbed it by the corner, and then the bag ripped and fell. Which was funny.
Mm-hmm. Another TikTok story.
That would have been so cool.
We got 670 views on that video already.
Mm-hmm.
Since yesterday.
And it keeps going up. So that's cool. I haven't posted on TikTok in a while because I haven't plugged my phone in a while. So I have some TikToks that I really want to do. I found some like fish keeping ones that I want to do.
Right, exactly. I get it. Sorry. Who cares what Patty did? Who cares what Dave did? We just want to hear Patty choose someone else.
So yeah, that was fun. And then with what's her name, Laura, Ted and Laura, those are the people that own the camper. She was like, "Are you okay?" And then I asked him if he was okay when he dropped the tarp almost on my head. I was like, "Are you okay?"
So I go, "Yeah, she's made in America."
Yeah. And then Laura's like, "Are you okay? I'm more concerned about her than the tarp or whatever," I think she said. And then I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Best thing ever. I'm coming to Albany area swap meet, and I hope there will be things to purchase decoration wise. What do you mean like that? By fake plants or real plants? Is that what you mean by decoration? Like something to put in your fish tank? Or
Hey, Fish Tropics.
Or what? If there's something that you would like to see us bring, we probably can. I'm definitely excited. I want to stream from our basement when we're packaging up the fish the night before. I want to try and stream there and like just like hang out and be like, okay, I'm gonna package up these types of worms and my mother's gonna package up this type of fish. Like, because we have to package them the night before because setup starts at 9 a.m. and it's an hour away from us. So we're going to probably have to leave at like 7:45, somewhere around there. So say about 8 o'clock we have to leave. And then we have to get there at 9, start setting up for about for about 2 hours because the walk-ins actually are from 11 to 4. So set up from 9 to 11 and then like actually sell from 11 to 4. And then we have to pack up, which will probably be from 4 to 5-ish. Then we have to drive back home, which is going to be from 5 to 6. So we're going to be gone from about 8 to 6. So that's about 10 hours. So that'd be like almost half a day. Given that I sleep a lot, I sleep about 10 hours. And then if we're there for 10 hours, I'm only going to have 2 hours after that. But it's on a Sunday, meaning I don't have to stream, which is a sad thing, but also a nice thing because I can be filming a bunch of cool videos that I can post like a month and a half later.
Yeah, I think we'll try and do some videos from there, but we may try and jump on and do a live stream.
Yeah, I was thinking about trying to do that. But I definitely want to try and do a live stream or at least a video. Stop. Or at least a video for packaging up stuff the night before because that's going to take a couple hours. Then we're going to have to have the fish in like coolers in the fish room and then get up and put them in the car and then get ready. Well, go. And then I want to definitely try and film maybe some TikToks, maybe some YouTube videos, and then maybe try and live stream. That'd be fun. Yeah, silk ones preferred for 5-gallon and smaller. Green ones not so much colored. Smaller green ones that are silk. We might have some. I have no idea what a silk fake plant is. Oh, we might have that. We get a lot of fake plants when we get used fish tanks. The amount of fake decorations we get with used fish tanks is crazy. So we might have some. I also forgot to look at the deformed guppies. Well, at my mother's guppy tank and my guppy tanks to see if we have any deformed guppies. But definitely I will check and see. They might be babies. But yeah. I actually just keep getting in my stupid thing.
The audio and video is out of sync.
What do you mean?
That's what Matt said. Because you sound like a chipmunk.
Dave, say something.
I just did.
Oh.
If it sucked, do you think those two people over there would have said something? They're standing out there on the deck watching the same stream. So I think they would have just yelled over.
Hello, Feral Family. I want to go camping with you next time.
This is our last weekend.
This is our last weekend for this year, but next year that'd be fun.
They close on Friday. Or next Friday. But this is our last night here. And I'll be back next weekend. I'm going to close a couple after the stream. And Rod Dave's and Buffalo Bob's.
Don't we have to clean Rod Dave's this weekend?
Yes.
So we have to clean it and then you can close it.
And then I'll be back next week and I close a couple more. And then
Buffalo Bob.
There'll be a couple diehards who try and stay through the weekend. And then
Sound is way off, but at least you don't sound like robots and chipmunks. Yeah.
So I'll get them all closed, and then hopefully we'll be able to do some videos on the worm cultures and the fish room. I'm just gonna make sure it's on that camera.
Oh, I got it. My mother did find a few deformed guppies for Patty. If you want, we could always try and bring them to the fish swap. Anyone in chat sell plants? I know Steven has some plants that he sells, but I don't know if he's got any in stock right now. We have a few plants depending on what you're looking for. Like if you're looking for something specific, then you should put it in chat. But if not, we have a couple plants. I actually think that I have some plants that aren't on Get Gills right now that might be available. I don't know. I barely turn the lights on my tanks. So I don't know. There's some plants that are doing really good with the lights off. But I will I might have a few that you're looking for. Testing your speakers, not StreamYard.
I was just wondering if the audio and video were going through the camera. Hey, Patrick Hardy.
Patrick Hardy, good evening. We have swords and a couple others. Yeah, we have plants is as smart as I get. Swords and crypts, I do know, I guess. Yeah, I think I might have a few crypts, and we have a ton. We have a butt ton of Amazon swords. We also have some Salvinia, like the floating. I mean, what other kind of Salvinia is there? But that is the best thing. And then we also, I don't know how our frogbit's doing right now.
The neighbors are back and we're in their yard.
I'm not sure how the frogbit is doing. So, I see the fire pit going. What's the temp there? Cold. It's not really cold.
It was 68 when we left before.
So not bad.
I imagine it's probably got to be 66, something like that right now.
Which isn't like, it's not exactly t-shirt weather. It's more like a sweatshirt. Like the fire's nice because my hands will get cold and then it'll just be nice. Shrimp need moss. They love it. 2 3-gallon cubes. Oh. 2 3-gallon cubes tanks and 5.5. How did I get 55 out of that? 5.5 rectangle. Betas and shrimp. Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say the breeze is chilly, but we're sitting in a spot. Well, of course the fire, but we're sitting in a spot we're blocked by several campers down a low hill, so we don't actually get the breeze that much right here.
I have some wasser tang and some other moss growing right now, so if you need some, depends on the amount. Well, what did you say? 2 3-gallon cubes and a 5.5 rectangle. Yeah, I have some moss. We also have some crypts and some swords. And some floating plants too. What is the price on real beef? 1 T-bone steak uncooked costs around $35. And last year around the Houston area, Texas, we have a problem looking at the fire behind you.
I don't know. It kind of varies.
He doesn't go to the store.
I don't do a lot of the shopping, but we go to. There's a market down the road from our house that we go to, and it's all fresh cut beef. And there's also a place on our way home that they do their own butchering, so it's actually pretty nice. Yeah, fresh cut food.
Yeah, we have dwarf hair grass as well. I don't know if we have any dwarf sagittaria left. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's crazy, Patrick.
I don't think we have that much wisteria left either. I don't know. My mother would have to say something in chat. But my mother is growing dwarf red parrot's tear. I got her that from Aquatic Arts. It costs $25, and that's like shipping included for like a tiny piece. And she put it in her 65-gallon, and it is growing super tall. So yeah. T-Bone's Fishies, welcome. And I don't know if I said hello to Geek Boy or not, but Geek Boy, welcome.
Hey, Geek Boy. I didn't even see you. I did jump past my screen.
I have to start eating grass like the Texas Longhorns. I might have some wisteria, yeah. That's what I thought. Like, there's some in my Tequila Sunrise guppy tank. And there's some, I think you still have some.
Can you buy a cow?
In your.
Well, too late now. Winter come.
We saw cows. They're so fat and cute. But I think she might have some in her angelfish tank. Wisteria, but she's definitely got a bunch of dwarf red parrots. I don't know. She's selling it.
That should be coming through, I think.
We can hear you.
Yeah, the camera's not working, so I'm down in our capital now in Wellington. So I don't have a camera set up. I've just managed to set up a monitor and scrambled to get like passwords, and I'm connected some earbuds to a monitor, and there's just cords everywhere. But such fun. Landon's Amazing Animals came, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he's been in, or he was in, or he's
Yep.
in now.
He just came in.
Yep, Landon's
Hey,
Amazing
Landon.
Animals, welcome. And I think last stream you said you were going to go to the Albany area fish swap. I believe that you said you had a table there. So I'm curious to see what fish you have.
So you guys are not school camp or anything, eh? You guys are just camping.
Yeah, we're just at an RV park.
Aye.
See.
I just wanted to tell him my sweatshirt had a built-in koozie.
How did you guys get internet connection? Did you connect like to a hotspot or?
So we normally get internet from our neighbors,
But
but our neighbors just left for the season, so they took the internet with them. So now we're connected to another one of our
neighbor's neighbor.
Yeah, our neighbor's neighbor, and we're running an extension cord to charge my laptop. So,
That's cool.
like, they have like internet boxes, like Spectrum.
Right.
Easier just to pick it up. Our campers. Not that one. That's our neighbor's camper. Ours is the one behind that with the.
I don't know. Right there, that's our camper golf cart. That's where we normally get our internet, but the one on the other side of them, you broke it.
I broke it.
The one on the other side of them is where we're getting our internet right now. Another one of our friends. The Farrell's getting it done. Yep. It's cold up there. I feel like I'm in the middle of summer here in Houston. It's not like cold. It's like 65-ish.
Yeah, it's not bad yet. The nights have been getting cold. They've been getting down in the 40s. Some nights have been colder, so it's you could really see the leaves changing. Probably middle of this week, maybe even next week, should be like perfect leaf peeping season. If you're into that. Your mother said it's 64.
64 with a breeze. Paul McCarthy, welcome.
It's burning.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Off to the one next because I'm
stealing.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I started with our firewood, but
Hey T-Bone.
It's too far.
I didn't walk over there yet to go get. I threw a couple pieces of theirs on.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to know if I can connect my camera.
65 degrees Fahrenheit now. That's too cold for me. Yeah. In the winter, it gets like in the negatives.
Yeah, we actually had one winter we were almost below zero. That was a tough one, but they've been pretty good so far.
Oh, I don't know if we ever announced this. I feel like we haven't, but we also might have. Yeah, I think we did.
I posted my first Twitch video or TikTok video.
All right, so we'll say that first. My father posted his first TikTok video. Bye. It's called. His account is Feral Fish. So if you know how to spell feral, then like no spaces or anything, and all lowercase. Right up there, Feral's Fishing More. So it's just Feral Fish. And that's his TikTok account. Mine is Brienne's Fish Fam. I don't know what my... I don't know.
I think I saw that when you posted it. Oh, in the description you always have it with the link tree. I think I looked. I don't have an account, but I looked at it.
Yeah, it's It's in the description, and my sister posts links in chat all the time. So, QC Aquaholic, welcome. So yeah, those are his TikToks, and I think I've already said this on one of my streams, but I think next year.
Someone else followed me.
Can you explain your plan for the boat that you got for any new viewers? Which I doubt there are any.
Oh, I got the boat, and I was actually going to show it last stream, but I didn't.
I'm gonna be right back.
And but it's a whole boat. It still has seats. It still has. That's annoying. It still has seats, steering wheel, motor, trolling motor, everything. So I wanted to. I got to get to gutting it and move it where it's got to go. So I can get that dug out and put in the ground. But like the generous said, winter's coming, so I'll run out of time soon. But hopefully I can get it set this year. And then I think we're going to put, I was going to paint it, but I think I'm going to end up putting a rubber liner in it, like a pool liner type, and form fitting that, and then just trimming out the edges and bolting that down to hold it in place. I'm not really sure yet. So we'll see what happens. But that'll probably be the start of next year when I start messing around that as soon as winter's over. Because I'm not 100% on it. I just had an idea, got a boat. See where that leads. Yeah, QC, it's our last weekend camp.
Would you like one?
Yeah.
I need more water. I found some fries.
I needed my water and I found some fries. Yeah.
Petricarding time.
Yeah. Really nice.
It's either Fish Kid, or Fish Kid 661, apparently.
Yeah.
I didn't think my name was that hard to misspell, but like, okay.
That'd be quite the green screen. I know some people can get their green screens like very clean looking, to where there's no, like if you move it doesn't like mess up it or anything. But that's like with the perfect lighting.
Yeah, I could imagine that it'd be quite. Oh, you could nearly do it, but I think you'd have to freeze frame the fire. It'd be hard to get it realistic with the smoke and everything and the movement of flames.
I'm sure it would just take money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything takes money.
Better cameras, better laptop, better.
You can take a video of it.
Well, SteamFont has his live streams behind him.
Mm-hmm. So does Steven.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Steven does.
I think he does it in OBS and he just has the video on loop. Requires really good light, yeah.
Whatever, I prefer this.
Yeah.
It is real.
There was a debate whether we were going to show off the campers or show off the woods. But this works.
Yeah, and there's a nice fire here.
They're just campers.
What do you mean? Yeah, they're just campers.
Just campers.
They're
Actually,
fun.
if you can see, not this one right down here, but the fifth wheel that's behind it. I don't know if I'm pointing to the right.
Right there.
Right there, that one. That's actually the guy who owns Fiden Signs, who is actually making stickers for us.
Yeah, Rick Fiden Signs. Doesn't he have an email that we can advertise?
He does, but I don't know what it is.
Rick Fiden Signs. Yeah,
he makes the stickers for Sandy, and now he's making new stickers for free. She's gone.
I'm here.
She gone.
Gone like a freight train. Yeah,
I'd imagine there'd be a lot to it, Matt. I don't know. I just got to get the internet better downstairs. One of these days I'll get in touch with you and figure that out. But I just want to be able to show off the tanks when we're home. And this only happens, twice a year, I think, where we're here on Sunday.
There's only one other time that I've streamed at camp.
I've streamed at camp, but
there we go. rickfighten at yahoo.com. If you would like some really nice stickers, if any of you have actually watched the streams that are in the basement, he made us a really big sticker that we put on some black corrugated plastic. And
yeah, that was 18,
it looks
18 or 19 inches. But it's the
It's
same
really
one that's on the little sticker.
yeah, but it's just really big and it's awesome. So
And then he
That's-
also made us the sign that says
the fishy room.
fishy room.
Then he makes all the other stickers, the ones that are the design that's right there. But he makes them in stickers that we send in the boxes. And then
He's going to be making the other sticker in the other corner, that corner.
watch this.
The Brienne sticker,
That corner.
that corner.
Right up there.
He's gonna be remaking that one, and
Making
that was a trade off. I did some work for him, and I closed his camper, did some work for him, and I had to seal up some stuff on the roof. And so I asked him about trading for stickers. He goes, "That's cool,
Yeah, he lives right there.
whatever."
Fisherman 64, welcome. Terry would be proud of me for drinking some Aquafina,
Hey, fisherman.
the off-brand Pepsi.
Yeah, we just it's easy for us because we just went down there and talked to him and told him what we wanted, and Sandy kind of sat down and showed him some ideas, and he just worked it all up, and
And I pet the cat.
that's what it became.
They have two cats. One's named Not Tanked. Tank, and the other one's named Mia. They're both boys. Mia's
Anyone want to see some betas? Because I'm going to look at some betas, so.
Sure. Speaking of betas, I traded with a lady that I've traded a bunch of times before, and she got her stuff, I think, Wednesday or Thursday, and she just got like a bunch of worms. And she sent me in return a really gorgeous male beta, a really gorgeous female beta. Well, I take her word that it's gorgeous because I don't know what it looks like. And then a really cool piece of driftwood that has moss attached to it, anchor moss. And she shipped them Monday. And today's Sunday. So they've been in the mail 6 days. And they're not here. And there's no mail on Sunday, so they can't come today. And tomorrow's a holiday, so they can't come tomorrow. So they're going to sit in the mail for at least 8 days now. And tracking is broken. Like it just says shipment received, package acceptance pending, even though she brought it to the post office. And apparently she called the post office and they said that it's on a train to New York and it should be there. Apparently it's in New York right now, but just don't know where. So I'm hoping that it comes Tuesday. That'll be 8 days in the mail and they won't have a heat pack and it's not very warm here, but I think they'll be able to survive. Well, the nights are pretty cold, so I don't know about the nights. But I assume they'd be in a building, so they'd be safe. If they survive, it'll be a miracle. Because, like, they're technically one of a kind, because there's not really two fish that look identical. Really, no two fish are identical, but especially with betas. Because she had one spawn of betas, and I think she had 12 males available, and they all look different. Stephen P. 2003, welcome.
Hey, Steven.
It won't even let me screen share. Which is sad. I had to take, down to here, I had to take like a 6-hour bus ride just to get down here because flights were insanely priced, and then we only stopped like once, which was painful. But
Patrick Hardy said, I think today is Canada Thanksgiving Day. That's cool. I got 2 betas yesterday and one coming in a week or 2. Oh, wow. I was looking at some beta chinoides this morning and beta smaragdina. I think that's how you say it. And also, I forget what the other one's called. It starts with an I. And they're really cool. I think the chinoides are mouth brooding betas. I don't know. I really like the macrostoma ones that I saw. Your postal service is shocking. When I order fish, it's here in 2 days. Well, you're in the UK, right? Yeah, I think you're in
T-Bones, Australia.
Isn't that the same thing?
Wow.
Same thing.
It's weird, T-Bone. Sometimes you can order something from California and it's here in 2 days. And sometimes you can order it from Pennsylvania and it takes 4 days. I don't.
These fish were coming from Pennsylvania.
But I don't know. Sometimes it's just weird.
Pennsylvania, where the lady
beta
is.
chinoides, it says breeding is fairly easy. Beta chinoides is a paternal mouth brooder, which means males brood out the eggs in their mouth.
Yeah, we could have drove to Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
picked them up.
It's 4 hours away, and the fish are taking probably over 8 days to get here. But that would be cool to drive and meet her, because her and her business partner, they're actually neighbors. Which, can you hear that? That's really annoying. They're neighbors, and like one breeds like betas and live bears, and the other one breeds like cories and other stuff. Which my mother actually got 2 big axolotls from a lady not that far from us.
In Saratoga.
But they met in Queensbury, which you guys probably have no idea where that is. But it's like 45 minutes away from our house. So not here, but at our house. It's like 45 minutes away. And they met up, and my mother got like 2 really big axolotls from her. And it's funny because her business partner is actually her neighbor as well. Which I think is super smart, because then you have 2 fish enthusiasts that are like best friends and they're neighbors. So it works out great. And she actually wanted some of my warm white worms, which she just has to email me. I'm still waiting on an email from her, but I'm going to get some out to her. But we are supposed to tour her axolotl worms this month, so I will probably just bring some warm white worms with me to go to that, to tour her house.
Yeah, I agree, Matt. They probably could have swam here faster than the mail could bring them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, some days quick, some days forever. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. So the lady that my mother bought and had shipped 2 axolotls, the wild green fluffy ones, she ordered 2 of them, but she got one and it was like this big, which is nice. But she paid the same amount for one that was like this big. Anyways, she got a wild green fluffy one. It was this big. She ordered 2. Technically, she was scammed, and Ivy's axolotl scams a lot of people, apparently. Just the reviews on her website are just all good. And my mother basically threatened to use the law against her for scamming her. And then she sent out the axolotl. But the axolotl is this big.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 inches, maybe.
Yeah, it's like a baby. And my mother put her in the same tank as the 2 big ones and the 1 medium-sized one, and the big one ate her. But then my mother retrieved it back out of the big one's mouth. So she's got her own 3.5-gallon tank right now. Don't freak out. It was just to see if she would live. Axolotls, I don't think they have teeth. So I was like, I just thought that she would be fine. And she's still alive, which is great. But it was just a small 3.5-gallon bowfriend that was sitting right outside the fish room. She's that big of a fish in this big of a tank. She'll be okay for now. And she's lived a couple days and she's doing really good.
Yeah, she's getting around and eating. So
white worms and black worms. So she's going to be upgraded to a 20 high until she gets big enough to go into the tank. Or she can just live in the 20-gallon by herself, because there's only supposed to be 3 axolotls in a 4-day breeder. So she might just have her own 20. And
I kind of like the idea of the 2-axle autos in the 55.
yeah, but it's not
yep.
like it's not wide enough.
A 55 gallon tank
Yeah.
versus a 20.
Yeah, the 20 gallons are like this wide.
Somebody in chat will tell me what that is.
And the 55 gallons are the same width.
I don't remember what a 20 and a 55 width is, but
I think the width is the same.
if it's the same thing. Yeah, Steven said he sent the plushie to Sandy. It was here in 2 days. He
Mhm.
sent Jenny Lynn shrimp, and it took 4 days priority. And did you read T-Bones? He said, UK and Australia are not the same brand. We are a lot tougher than the English.
All right, it's all the same to me. Anyway.
No.
Mhm.
No. UK is like where Big Ben is. Do you ever see
I have a friend that people call Big Ben
Family Vacation?
at school. That's the dude that followed
There's
you.
Big
Benjamin C.
Yeah.
He followed you on TikTok. Because you're a TikTok master. Because I posted that.
TikTok master.
I posted that on my my school Instagram account. And he went and followed you. That's what people call him. Call him Big Ben. It's like Big Ben, the like
Yes, it's Clock Tower. There's Big Ben again.
that's a clock tower? Oh, that's like the really big one.
Yep.
I saw one.
You saw it on Sharknado.
Yes, I did. But I saw a TikTok.
Later, Fish Kid.
Peace. I saw a TikTok where things that are bigger than they seem. One of the ones was a human sitting on the Big Ben clock thing. And like the human was like the size of one of the numbers.
I think that's something going on.
Does that smoke nice in your face?
I don't want to say Amazon, but somewhere where they're taking pictures of this stuff and it looks full size, but you get it and it's just like, a Matchbox car, this thing.
Mm-hmm. I also saw on TikTok.
It's the other side of the world, Paul McCarthy said. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I forgot what I was going to say now.
Oh.
Thanks. A 20 gallon is 12 inches wide. 55 gallon is 13 inches wide. What about a 20 long?
Okay, so there you go. There's 1 inch difference. 55 is actually wider. So you said it wouldn't be wide enough?
Yeah, that's not really, I guess.
It's 1 inch wider in a 55.
Okay, I forget who said it, but someone said that a 55 would not be ideal for an axolotl because of the width.
No.
40 breeders are nice, though.
I'm not saying that a 20 is...
Get rid of the African cichlids.
I'm not saying that a 20 is perfect either, but a 55...
You know how many African cichlid babies this person has? He's taken up half the fish room.
Hi, Jake.
He's taken up half the fish room.
That was Jake, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, that's our neighbor. That's all it has to do with us.
It's a gut religion.
Oh, yeah. He's got... The smoke is annoying. 125 OB peacocks, I think, in a 40 breeder, and then he's also got the Demasoni that I think crossed with the OB peacock. There's like 20 to 40 of them, also growing out in that 20 high. So there's going to be 165 fish in that 40 breeder.
I don't want to put the Demasoni with them.
All right. Well, they're just growing out in there, and then the really, really cute. Let me think of the name. Synodontis ocelofer. There's 2 of them in the discus tank, and I fed them. Never mind. I'll tell a story after. But there's 2 of them still in the 20 long. And my mother pulled some orange babies and let them hatch out in there. Got like 60 blue and orange ones in one 20 high, and then 60 blue and orange ones in the other 20 high.
Jake's intrigued. We got him to sign up for TikTok last night. Drunk on a fire.
Yeah, he's got a TikTok
He
account.
wanted to follow my video.
And
You can talk, but it'll be live. You can talk if you want. Doesn't matter to me. Jake's here. This is his internet. That's actually his campfire. Wow, it's his fire rink. I made the fire.
he's so confused.
There's 17 people talking to us.
Watching us, actually.
Watching us talk to
In front
them
of the fire.
in front of the
That's
fire.
nice.
It seemed like a good idea. We're at camp.
Tried it a couple times and they're pretty good.
Yes, you have. I've seen those. He does an episode called Looking Out My Window Drinking a Beer. And it's different beers. So we're trying to put it on. We're trying to get him to do it on TikTok now so we can see them. Because I don't have Facebook. But I have TikTok, which I guess, whatever.
That's awesome. Yes, Jake from State Farm.
No, this is better than Jake. Actually, that Jake got shot, someone told me. It was you.
What?
I think he did. Right on his porch.
Yes. Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. The original Jake from State Farm got shot on his porch.
What the heck?
Look it up.
Google
It's on
that.
TikTok. Right there.
Google that stuff.
But yeah, there's also like 60 crebenzas growing out that's 20 long.
Maybe ask him, make it. I don't know.
Then there's also about 50 crebenzas growing out with their parents and a 20 high. The albino crebenzas had babies. That's what I was getting to. Something had babies this week. The albino crebenzas had some babies this week, which are awesome. There's a couple regular ones in there, I think, because anything albino, well, pretty much, I feel like anything in general, well, not anything in general, but albino fish, I see most commonly some regular ones come out of it, and then
Asshole.
I know Greg Sage was doing his green dragons, but a couple babies would come out albino. So I think
Hi, Mr. Snow Guardians and John McKenzie. I don't know.
why are you
If
laughing?
you missed it. Because sorry. Because Matt said, I had no idea Dave was a young hip girl, but I subbed to him.
That's awesome.
Well, I got it for them, and then I decided I was going to put some. I got a bunch of videos of me operating equipment on my phone, and I never put them on there. But last night,
You
a couple
had
too
to.
many at the fire, and putting out a fire seemed like a good idea to post something. Plus, Owie was there, so it was really easy. I just handed her my phone and said, "Here, make that go on the TikTok." And next thing you know, boom.
Dave should do the TikTok boom boom challenge. What is that?
We actually wish we talked about it last night, and we had thought about the putting out the fires early. We were talking about turning that into like a challenge, just putting out other people's fires at a campground.
That'd be fun. We'd have to do that.
Because we
next
almost did it again to another couple, but we opted out of that one.
time. I feel like some person would get mad. Actually, I don't feel like they would because they could just restart it.
Hank was very excited to go up there. He was going to bring the kindling and stuff to restart it, but he was excited to go up there. Hey, Petra, man.
And also growing out, I have about 20 Vienna Guppy babies, I want to say, along with the adults. I want to say about 5 or 6 blue Moscow babies.
They had a teacher I think I would do that with, Matt. But he got sick and then came back to, once he got better, came back to school, and now he seems to be better.
Who?
I don't know his name.
What's his last name?
Your teacher.
My teacher?
Yeah. The one I was complaining about.
Mr. Dewars?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah. He's been quarantined so many times. And he really switched up. When I was virtual, he had his mask off the entire time, and apparently he was drawing on kids' faces and stuff. I go back to school, and he's like, well, you should wear your mask all the time. It's for the safety of everyone. And I don't want to be quarantined again because I've been quarantined so many times already. And I had to miss the first week of school because I was contact traced. So, let's go.
Yeah, I don't really recommend any of the challenges anyway, but I think trying to start one, I'd be okay with that. Just putting out people's campfires, that's kind of harmless. But I'm sure some idiot will take it to an extreme level. Hey, let's dump gas on there instead of fire, instead of water. See what happens. Or
Honestly, if they blew themselves up, that's our own fault.
population control. Oh my God.
What?
This is slap the teacher challenge.
Yeah, I saw that. Don't
They say hi to Petroman.
welcome, Petroman. Your fire's looking a little
Mike's got his 300 celebration coming up, right? On the 16th or something like that. I believe it's the 16th.
I should do my Twitch giveaway right now.
You have 20 minutes, so you may as well just play out the rest of the thing.
I can't do a spin the wheel because my laptop is going to start freezing up.
You can do it on Wednesday.
I spy with my little eye something blue. Can you guess what it is?
The tarp.
Well, it's so fun if you guess it on the first try. D's Fish Den, welcome. Those challenges on TikTok are ridiculous. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That challenge was big trouble for a school near me. Oh. So put out the fire challenge involves waiting for the fire to go out on its own.
No. Can I share that video on your thing?
Yeah. I think so.
Like
Olivia could probably figure it out. Olivia could probably figure out how to get the link to it.
Can't you just
668 views.
Can't you just go on thing? Go on the link, go up there and share the screen.
There. Dave's TikTok.
Oh, I was just gonna play it on the screen.
Oh. I might be able to do that.
I said share the screen. Yes, my sweatshirt has its own built-in koozie. I don't know if I said that before.
You said you were gonna say it, but you never.
Walk around with your beer all day. Yep. That's right. Turn it on with the volume. She did it, Dave. Turn it on with the volume. You don't have to add me to the stream, dude. You don't have to.
do.
Now you're looking at me. Now you're looking at me. Looking at you.
I don't know if I will be able to.
Wow.
No, it doesn't allow you to do it on the phone.
Okay. I don't know how to do it. It's me.
How you like them
It's me
apples?
Looking at you, looking at me, looking at you.
Oh, the audio's gotta be terrible. Because the microphones were on for both of them. So you could hear us through this phone and also through the laptop, so that's gotta be annoying.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, you did.
She took it. You saw it. It was live here. See if we can do this. Oops. What?
Okay. Oh, wait.
You see that? Yeah.
That's him.
That's me. And that's Jake. That's Jimmy.
And then Jake slammed his bucket down, and then Jimmy was like, ah.
And the guy whose fire it was
It's going to be shown in just
is
right there.
He just pulled up on his neighbor's golf cart. And
Okay,
had a look on his face. He was like,
could I borrow that for just a minute? I think.
he was like,
What the?
he goes, did you guys just put out my fire?
My poor fire.
Yeah. Whatever. We laughed about it for hours and hours and hours.
Oh. I think. Hold on. I think the second video has his reaction.
You son of bitches.
That's nice.
Oh. You got a video. You got a.
You son of bitches.
That's him yelling at us.
Yep. He was very, very thankful and grateful for our right doing.
Yeah. We had fun. I mean, I think it was a good idea.
I think
It wasn't my idea. So I didn't come up with it, but I definitely think
It'd
it
be funny if you dumped water on our fire. But then it would just be like self-destructing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll leave it to the end of the stream. I don't know. I'll probably eat some and then go up to
Boulders.
see what little Dave's doing or something.
Well,
We'll see
Dave.
what somebody's doing somewhere.
My mother was like, okay, this one will just be a short stream because you don't have anything to talk about. Which happens every single time. I have backup plans for my streams, technically. My sister has a bunch of videos that she's emailed me because I wanted to do like a reaction stream for them. I don't want to say I never got around to it. The stream that I was going to do those reactions to, we actually just ended up talking through it because there was questions and stuff. We want to do the magnets with stickers. We'll like put magnets on the stickers that I have, the Fish Fam stickers that I have. That's just kind of a backup plan. Like we're gonna do it. Like right now, if we were sitting in silence, but if we were at home and we were sitting in silence, I could do either one of those. I also want to do, I forget what it was. I want to show off Gitgel sites, well, Gitgel stores, or just regular store sites in general that I think they have some really cool fish on. Those are all kind of backup ideas now, so if I run out of things to talk about, I'm going to do that. Attention, please. Jenna just gave me a 10-page form to fill out to indicate my desired Disney World activity so that she can plan the trip.
Sleep.
A 10-page form.
Ride the rides.
That's nice. Addie, would you please have a word with Petroman about this? Brian, have a game plan. Sandy, I did not want this. Believe me, I'll be working 12-hour days this time of year. I just need data so that I can plan accurately. So what do you do at camp? Aren't you worried about your fish when you go camping? No? Kinda? No, not really. Because if we go up on Friday, we stay when we leave Sunday, we generally go home Saturday so that we can feed the baby fish.
Yeah, long weekend. It takes us a half hour to get home. So we can run home, feed the fish, come back. It's not that big of a deal.
There was one time that we were going to leave to camp, and there was a problem with one of my favorite fish. And I did a really large water change before we left. And the fish actually passed right before we were going to leave, which I would reason to say is better than me coming home to take it out of the tank, because then there's just a dead fish sitting in the tank. But I don't really worry about the fish. I don't know if my mother does or anything, but unless there's a problem with the fish when we leave, Like if we come home to a dead fish, it's gonna happen. But it's not like if we come home to a tank full of dead fish, that would be something
Yeah, we've
else. We went home one time,
been
and
camping all year. We haven't had a problem. And like you
yeah,
said,
the only time we went home once, and there was like 2 or 3 dead male crevensis in the 75-gallon tank because they did a water change the day we left, and someone forgot to turn the heater back on.
yeah.
Yeah. And then they plugged the heater back in, and we went back to camp. Came back the next day. I think there was like 1 or 2 more dead, and maybe one. No, I don't think there was one after that. Maybe one died when we got back, and then one died after that. But it was all right because there's none of the breeders, and it's just a couple extra. But yeah, I have came home from camp once, and I think my rainbow Moscow guppies, there was like 15 of them dead. But that's the only really catastrophe, I guess, that I've had. All of them ended up dying, actually. And I treated it. I pulled the dead fish out as soon as they died. And I feel like there was 2 parasites going on at once, if that's possible. Because I was seeing fungus, but they were also like, no matter how much I fed them, well, I didn't like feed them a lot, but they would eat every day and then get fasted once a week, but they would still be really skinny. The same issue kind of happened with a couple of my mother's adult rice fish. They started getting like really, really skinny. And my platinum tigers.
Yeah, so she kills a lot of fish, basically what she's
Hey, I don't kill
but
a lot
really-
of fish.
Really.
You're the one that kills fish too. Hey, I killed a whole tank of guppies. Once. No.
It's 3
My
fish.
stream. He wants to say hi to
I
me.
didn't put on the heat.
Brienne,
Hi.
Brienne, get a stick
Yes.
and a hot dog. Put the hot dog on the end of a stick and burn it till it's like the deepest, darkest, almost charcoal, and I want it.
I tell you what would make that fire rip roaring right now. They threw a handful of 2 handfuls of goldfish in there last night, and they went up.
Yeah?
Oh my God. That fire was ripping last night with them goldfish on there. Got to be all them oils.
Nothing like a fire starter but goldfish oil.
Yeah. Oh, they were stale, so they were throwing them out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have no idea how jealous I am, man, looking at that campfire. And you have your chairs pointing in the wrong direction.
True.
I was going to put them on the other side and be across the fire, but then we wouldn't be able to read chat.
I
Yeah.
get you.
It's bad enough for me now because it's on the other side of the screen. I'm using my phone.
Yeah. I think QC Aquaholic asked, can Xenotoka eiseni live in low 60s? And
The what?
Xenotoka eiseni.
Xenotoka eiseni. I think the name changed to like Doadria or something.
I'm not familiar with that. What are we talking? What type of fish?
It's like a rare live bear, but it's not like
Like a
one that.
goodied?
Yeah.
Okay. Most goodieds can go down to into the mid 60s, no problem. But that's just a general answer. The specific species, I'm not familiar with any of the goodieds, so I'm not the guy.
Yeah, I have quite a few. I only have 2 different strains of them, but I have quite a few of the eiseni. I feel like the name changed to like Doadria, or I feel like it's pronounced differently than that. But I know that they're kept in like mid 60s to like 70s. Maybe 72 is like max. But
No, they can go a lot hotter. You know,
Well, yeah.
because during the summer in Mexico, it gets pretty warm. So
yeah, but like that's where they're kept mostly, according to the site that I read off of. But yeah, I assume they would be able to go in the low 60s.
they could probably go down into
Hold
the
on.
50s, but
just to clarify, yes, they were the goldfish with these little smiles on
Goldfish
them.
crackers.
Okay.
Not real goldfish. They're stale. You should have got it at stale.
Well, I went over there and always says everyone thinks you're talking about real goldfish with the crackers.
I really thought goldfish.
Yes. So
They're just burning the goldfish.
declare they were stale goldfish crackers, and they took 2 handfuls. Oh my God, that's horrible.
You just don't think about
I
that,
don't
though.
think about that stuff, but yes, I guess
I guess some
when you're
person-
talking to fish people, you know that's the first thing that comes to some people.
Oh my God!
Stale
You
feeder
threw your
fish.
goldfish in the fire. Yeah, I did.
God.
Steven said stale feeder fish. That's a waste of Brindleworm food. It wasn't our goldfish, I don't think. I wasn't there.
No, someone brought out a bunch of food and put it on the picnic table, and
Oh, yeah.
some we ate, and some they burnt. 'cause
And the goldfish were stale.
goldfish were stale, so they went in, and the Twinkies
Aren't
were stale. So
goldfish crackers the same as like Ritz, just shaped differently?
they're shaped like fish. They're just made out of cheese.
They're like tiny.
Nacho cheese. They're just basically nacho cheese flavored or whatever.
A scoop of feeder goldfish would probably be cheaper than one.
Or I'm sorry, not Ritz. Cheez-Its.
Yes.
Oh,
They're
yeah, they're just like,
Cheez-Its
Similar to them.
shaped like fish.
yeah, they're cheese shaped like fish, and they're not quite as toasted. If you want to get me upset, that's a way.
Well, I'm only kind of curious because when I said we were throwing goldfish in the fire, we went from 17 people up to 25. So I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
Yeah.
I'm curious now. Now I'm going to have to do a scientific experiment next year. Check out a campfire with no goldfish in it and another campfire with goldfish in it.
I'm telling you, take 2 handfuls or take, 2 good handfuls and just put
Pitch
them
it
in the
on the
middle
fire.
of the fire. The flame will just go. It's crazy.
That was
Did
a-
it change any colors? Like
No.
green or nothing?
No, but it got big. I mean, a fire like that thing it filled the whole
that's
ring.
cool. That is kind of cool, actually.
I'll
Yeah,
grab some.
I'm imagining it was
I'll grab some. Oh,
all the oils and stuff that were on them. And then someone's like, look at that stuff burning. And we eat it.
John McKenzie says Doritos can do that too. He said Doritos burn good too.
Huh. Yeah, we used to take, Jenna, toilet paper rolls, fill them with dryer lint, wrap them in newspaper.
Dryer lint. There's
Sage.
something to be used for dryer lint.
You stuff it in there with some sage and wrap it in newspaper and twist the ends and light it, throw it in the fire, and then build your campfire and your kindling around it. And the sage keeps away the bugs and it starts your fire really easy. We used to have rolls of them in the camper, but it's the end of the year, so we got nothing left.
Well, it's fall now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys are wearing hoodies, I see.
This is the last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
we thought this was a pretty cool ending because we were sitting over there and she's like, well, because we got back late too. And she's like, where are we going to stream from? I'm like, I don't know. We'll go do it from the picnic table. And then I thought about the fire and she's like, well, that would be really cool. So I thought it'd be cool for everyone to sit around and see the fire.
from now on, you really need to do the fire thing. 'Cause
In the
even if we're totally bored on what you guys are saying, we can watch the campfire.
Right.
Exactly.
This would have been a really cool, well, we couldn't have done it last night because it got a little loud, but
No, it's all right. Pick it up with your hands.
last night would have been
I'll get it. I'll get it.
a good one, but it got loud and the music was definitely going.
In other words, you were having a good time.
Yep.
Sure.
Stephen P wants to rename. I think you need to rename your stream next year. We'll call it the Fireside Chat with Brienne.
I like, hold on, I'm reading when there's no driver. Yeah. When there's no dryer lint available, use goldfish.
From now on, it's goldfish or fire starters.
Yeah, I actually like the way it looks. And there's different, there's the woods over there, and then there's actually part woods and part campers over there, and then there's campers right here. But I actually like the way it looks. But we leave on Sunday. We're usually out of here by noon, so we can get home, get everything put away for 3 o'clock for her stream, or for whatever her stream is. So we're not here, but I think it would be cool. I guess we could do it in the backyard
Oh yeah, we have a fire pit in the back there.
because we have a fire pit, and that's actually where the pond's going to go because there's a deck there, which now I'm calling a dock instead of a deck.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put 2 pieces of rebar into the ground, and then put PVC, like 1/2 inch or 3/4 PVC, like mooring whips.
Yeah.
And then tie them to the boat. And then if I need to put shade, I could pull up a tarp over it,
Nice.
hang them on the mooring whips. So I don't know. That's my project. Eric Wyrock. Hey. Yeah, our old campground used to do a lot.
So what is Sandy doing right at the moment while you two are fucking around with the fire?
She's sitting on the porch
With the dog.
with her feet up with the dog.
I hope she has a beverage.
I don't know. I think so.
Oh what?
I can't see her.
Or what?
I can see her feet, and I can see the dog. I'm looking under a camper to see her because I'm actually down a little hill. Our campers are up above. We're down a little slope here, so I could see under the camper, and I could see her feet.
She says she's having coffee.
No, Stephen.
Because all we're going to see is her feet.
Yeah, well, if you're only going to see her feet, that would be
All
okay,
you're
but,
gonna see is the camper.
Um,
Look at the fire.
she doesn't want. She doesn't want to be on camera. That was weird. All of a sudden, I see a guy. He's on his roof, though.
With a leaf blower. Look at the cool fire. I saw one of the biggest beetles over there.
Oh,
Over there. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
If I
surprising.
ever get lakefront property where I can just pull my bass boat up, like every day, I'm going to have a big sign that just says F you, Dave, in front of it. And nobody's going to understand what it means but me.
And someday I might be flying over on that lake. But let's face it, I'd have to come to Chicago, and I don't have enough guns.
No,
to
I'm
come to
moving.
Chicago.
I'm moving south, man. Once I retire, dude, I'm out. I'm moving south. Kentucky, Tennessee, somewhere around in there.
Yep.
The only reason I live up here is because work's good.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, I like. We vacationed up here a lot in the Adirondacks, by Lake George and stuff. So when I was younger, and I always felt like this is the general area where I was gonna die. So,
Oh yeah. Once you see an area, I drove through. Crap, I can't remember. Lake of the Ozarks. The Lake of the Ozarks area is so beautiful, and I was like, man. But I was also way up north where I drove through like the upper reaches of British Columbia and Alberta and Alaska, and I was like, man, Alaska's pretty. I should die here. And then I was like, nah, it's too goddamn cold.
yeah.
She's over there.
You'll see yourself in a second. Yeah, I'd like to take a trip to Alaska and see it one time. I think it'd be cool.
I recommend at least 3 weeks.
I want to go when the crab boat, when they're getting ready to go out. Like I would like to meet some of those guys, man.
Well, those guys, they're out on the islands. They're out on the what is that? The Aleutian chain, I think it's called.
Yeah, but they go in.
They're out there.
They go in Dutch Harbor,
You want to meet the dudes from what's it called?
Deadliest Catch and stuff like that.
Sketch?
That would be kind of cool. And hey, 3J,
I
I don't know
want
if
to
we said hi
meet
to you.
Colton West and Finn Shepard.
I haven't watched an episode of Deadliest Catch in forever. I was really big on it back in the day.
I'm pretty sure I could have done that at one point, and now I think I don't even want to do that.
I started watching the tuna guys.
Yeah,
You know, the guys catching the tuna. I would be more suited for that.
Dave, is that the area where the UFOs like to pick people up?
Where's Dave? Dave ain't here, man.
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man.
Stupid dogs. They're stupid.
There
dogs.
was almost a smile out of Dave's face.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, there's dogs like right over there barking at
Yeah.
you.
I don't know if you can hear them on the camera, but
Can you shut your dogs
those
up
are
so
two
we
of my
can stream?
favorite campers over there with their dogs barking.
Liar.
Yeah, I can tell that in the sound of your voice. How much you
Yes.
love
They're my
your
favorite.
neighbors.
Oh, you can pick up my sarcasm?
Oh. Look at my fire.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that things worked out the way they did, and I ended up leaving Jersey and heading north.
I know.
I like it. It's, I don't know. Money wise, it was really nice down there. And I had my own thing going for quite a few years. And I had a lot of repeat business. So it was actually really good. Making good money. But working for yourself, there's no retirement in that. What you put away is what you put away.
Exactly.
And, you know, when you're doing that at 20 years old, 22 years old.
Yeah, you don't think about when you're 20 something, you don't think nothing about the future. You're like, holy crap, 50? That's forever.
Yep. You're like, I got $300. I'm going to go blow 500 right now.
Holy crap, you guys are right, man. Them goldfish burn like crazy.
I wish we had some to dump on there right now. It'd be great. I should send out a mass text to everyone in camp. See if anyone's got some stale goldfish we can dump on a fire.
I swear to God, from now on, next year, the both of you need to be at a campsite with a fire going from now on.
That'd be
You
fun,
can
except
still-
for when it's
you
really
can still
hot.
talk about fish, but you got to do it like by the campfire.
Actually, that would be pretty difficult. But if we could find internet down at the lake and it wasn't busy in the evening, that would be fun on the hot days. But
Oh, do it from the boat? That'd be even better.
Yeah, you could do it. We could just,
do
if,
it from the
if
lake.
we can go to AT&T, we could just, I think you can actually move the plan up and be paying still less than what we're paying and paying and make the phones a hotspot. You could still use the laptop.
That'd be cool if we could stream at the lake when it's hot and then stream in, with the fire when it's cooler. Well, even on the hot days, if it cools off in the evening around 4 o'clock, then it would be nice to do a fire.
Yeah, trust
Maybe-
me. I was in the desert Southwest, and it gets incredibly hot during the day. So you're like, oh, this is great. Then the sun goes down, and you're like,
You're freezing.
okay, it's reasonably cool. And then by like 10, 11 o'clock at night, you're like, holy crap, it's freezing out here.
I think next year we should definitely do like a fire. I forget, like something with the fire when it's cooler.
Fireside chat with the ferals.
Yes, that'd be fun.
Now you're gonna have to do something during Christmas. You're gonna have like the fireplace and the stockings all hung with care and all that stuff.
I could just have a campfire out back.
Or that
You have
works
to
better
dig
for
the snow
me.
out.
But
Dig the snow out and make sure my laptop doesn't freeze while we're working with it. But yeah, that would actually be kind of fun because our living room and dining room are like right next to each other, and like our Christmas tree is, say it's here, our stove is right here, and then the stockings are hung up on the shelf.
yeah, but are they hung with care?
Are they hung with
They're
care?
hung however they want to be hung.
So they're not hung with
They're
care.
kind of tossed. If they stick, they stick. No, actually,
They
Actually,
either stick or
I
they
mean,
get
if they're hung by Dave, because Sandy's like, push the damn thumbtack all the way in, would you?
But yeah, that would be fun to do something because I think I stream somewhere. I feel like it's like the day after Christmas. I think it's the day after Christmas on the Sunday.
Well, the day after Christmas, you got to show all your Christmas presents.
That would be awesome. But we could sit by the Christmas tree and show some cool stuff.
And we get to see Dave and Sandy in their PJs.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for the day for me.
Probably not Sandy.
Well, unless the phone rings, then I gotta get dressed and go to work.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Yep.
What about Halloween? What are we gonna do for Halloween? We stream on Halloween.
Yeah, we gotta do something for Halloween.
Probably hang up a bunch of weird things.
I don't know. I guess depends.
At your house, does everybody dress up?
Pretty much. Well, we used to all dress up.
Yeah.
Last year, I don't think you guys dressed up.
No, it wasn't last year. It was the year before.
You have to dress up this year.
We actually went around, and I took the kids around. Sandy drove, and I got dressed up. But we used to have a Halloween party here every year, but we haven't.
We
in
haven't
2
done
years, they haven't done anything down the pavilion
that since COVID.
since COVID.
hmm But you definitely need to get dressed up so we can do a really cool stream. You have to be something cool. And you can't be what you already are. You can't be a town worker.
Yeah, I don't. I don't always have that option, Stephen. It's the home phone he calls, and if it snows, I better go to work. We don't actually. It's not mandatory that we go to work, but it's not really recommended that you say no. If he says you want to work or get to work, that's usually how he answers, or after you answer the phone, that's usually what you hear. Then occasionally, if it's not bad and he's only gonna maybe have a couple guys in, he'll be like, well, you don't have to, but do you want to come in? Then you have the option of no, but it's not really mandatory.
I never had the option.
It's because we're a union, and in our contract it does. And the next town over, it actually is mandatory that they show up for any phone. So they basically have to stay home, even if there's a little sprinkle of snow and the phone rings and you don't answer.
Oh, you're talking about plowing and shit.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
But you already
plowing
said
and stuff.
Yeah. So, but he knows I think I'm the only one left with kids. His kid actually works there. So I'm the only one with kids that's still there. And he's been good over all the years. Usually he'll wait till way later, or he'll call us in at like 3 a.m.
The only time I got out of work because of a phone call, I got called on a Saturday morning, and they were like, "Hey Terry, we need you to get to XX Blast Furnace," and I was like, "Sorry, but I'm already 3 beers in." And the guy goes, "It's 8 o'clock in the morning." I said, "Yeah, if you want me here on a Saturday, you better call me early." And he still told me to come in. I was like, "Oh crap!"
Yeah, Tried like hell.
That's the best shot I had at it.
Yep. Yeah, we.
But it
it-
was funny. He goes, "It's 8 o'clock in the morning." I was like, "Yeah, so
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
it's Saturday."
Is it nice being outside?
It is. Yeah, we just. The phone rings. Everyone just. Yep. Actually,
I
I
wanna
answer the
know-
phone. Yep.
How many people
all.
in chat can smell that campfire?
Um,
Because I can.
I can.
I can. It smells nice. It smells like hot dogs to me.
Yeah, it smells nice. Definitely into it.
Sandy also can.
Sandy says I can.
Oh man.
I'm not ready for winter, but I'm getting there. As soon as
Oh,
this,
we got-
this
We
shut-
got a long ways yet.
Well, usually by hunting season, which is I think starts on the 17th or 18th this month. Usually by then we start dressing trucks, and
Like,
then it could be any time at that point. But usually by the end of the month, then we've gotten into snow showers. Usually nothing heavy, and sometimes enough that if you didn't plow it, it'll melt. But you got to kind of get it off the roads and do something.
In our area, in the Chicagoland area, we usually don't see any like measurable plowable snow till usually the end of November.
Right.
But weather's been goofy these last few years, so sometimes you get a cold snap and then it warms up. So you got to be ready at Halloween. You got to have the trucks equipped and ready to go because you never know. You might get a freak lake effect snowstorm.
Yeah, we get it from Tug Hill. We can actually get some lake effect snow from that area, and it makes it over here. But we've had snow in the beginning of September before, and
Ooh, god dang, man,
But-
that's brutal.
usually it's like this, I mean, where it's 50s in the day, but it's cold enough at night where it snowed, and you go in early in the morning and you plow it all off, but everything you just plowed melted by the afternoon. So
She just put a log on that's going to be burning tomorrow morning.
yeah, well, it's not my campfire. My neighbor's neighbors. So I have fire pits over there.
I guess.
This one just has 3 picnic tables sitting up here, and I thought we'd be able to put it on the picnic table and sit by the fire. But
it's-
then I
we're
thought about
outside.
chat, so then I had to bring the table over here. And then once I did that, I'm like, well, we could have done this over there, but my
Mhm.
extension cord reached, so I already had that strung out over here. So this is where we're doing it.
Maybe
Nice.
I brought so big of a piece. It looks nice. Look how pretty. I could have just brought like a regular piece of wood.
Whatever.
I didn't think about that.
Just tell Jake he can find his way home by looking for the campfire that's in his backyard. Just look for the glow and head for it, man. You'll find your way home.
It's a nice fire though.
I like it. I'm
we had to put
impressed.
snow on Halloween. But yeah.
Yeah, we've had snow on Halloween before. But usually beginning of September we've had some snowfalls, but that's rare occasions. Usually by the end of the month, by the middle of the month, that's when we start dressing, and that's when we get everything ready. And by the end of the month, we could have some snowfalls. But like I said, they're rare and they're usually gone that day.
Yeah.
But you get to after this month, you get into October and you start getting into the second week of October, and you never know.
Usually, right around Chicago, it's November is the iffy month. It can be warm, It can be incredibly warm or it can be incredibly cold all in the same week. It's like you don't know.
Yeah. The snow is pretty crazy here. Like sometimes the snow will start melting, and then you'll get like 8 inches of snow.
Yeah, we've had some crazy.
Olivia, I clicked the link and it brought me up.
No, she's talking on the description. Must be the co-host link wasn't working, but I thought she fixed it.
I did, but
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, Patty, we've actually gotten to the point. We used to get more snow up. Well, we actually live southwest of here. We actually used to get more snow down south, but now for the past 6 or 7 years, we've been in this reversal. Like the big storm we got last year, they were talking 30 and 36 inches of snow, and in one storm, and we got 16 or 19. I think it was 19. We got 19 inches of snow out of that, and down south of us got 36 inches of snow. So we've kind of gotten to this reversal for quite a few years where they're getting more snow down south of us than we are here. Which, well, they can have it. We got enough. I mean, I can remember shoveling the driveway when I moved up here 20 some years ago that, you're shoveling snow and it's at your shoulders and you're actually throwing it up and over. But we haven't had that in a long time.
yeah, what he said.
She's like, I wasn't around.
So what did you say you have to do? You have to go close to campers.
I have to go do Patty's camper, and I have to close. Well, Buffalo Bob's and Rod Dave's can wait. That's okay with me. I'll just do it next weekend.
But you have to cut Patty's.
I have to go to Patty's and do work.
What time is it? 5:20.
5:20. Oh shit, we ran over Science Girl. I didn't realize the time.
Science gal.
She's not watching us, so I can screw that up. Sorry, everyone. I didn't even pay attention to the time. I was actually.
It was 5:05, and I was about to say, "All right, I think Science Gal is live." And then Terry popped up, and I was like, "Oh."
I was actually watching the fire, and I keep going back and forth. I'm watching the fire for a little bit, and then I'm watching the fish, and then I'm
What
watching
kind
the
of
fire.
fish is that, Terry? What kind of fish are those? Actually, should say.
He left.
Yeah.
Or he muted himself.
He went on a walkabout. Oh, I don't think he's muted. He went on a walkabout. My area has seen hardly any snow. It's been great. Normally about right about Halloween or a little bit before, then it starts snowing. So, kind of great. This type of stream is kind of nice because it kind of gives you something to do. You can walk away and grab a couple pieces of wood and throw it on the fire. I know one of those fish is a serpa or serpe tetra. I don't know what the black ones are. Oh, did y'all actually get any grindleworm orders from that? We didn't get any grindleworm orders, but there was one person that ordered one microworm, one Walterworm, and one banana worm culture. I feel like it was from your video because even though your video was about grindleworms, and I love it, I forgot to comment on it, but I love it. The fish that are too good for your flake food. Well, he didn't actually say that. He added a couple words of choice in there. But I feel like somebody clicked on the link to our Get Gills and probably ordered those worms. The other worms, not grindle worms. Oatmeal worms.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's possible.
Never know. They didn't say anything,
Yeah. But they could have, because it's kind of convenient timing, because like added the blue cinnamon order. I mean, we've gotten several orders from Get Gills, but
I think people who watch YouTube shorts are just lazy because they watch them and don't want to type them afterwards.
yeah, true.
Someone said
Yeah,
people
'cause
who make YouTube shorts are lazy and they're non-creative.
True.
That wasn't me. That wasn't her. That was someone else in the fish tube community.
But people just like scroll through the shorts, so it's pretty easy. I hope we get this. I hope we get snow this year, as we never get much.
Sandy said it wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Terry, are you muted or did you just go away?
Terry went on a walkabout. My YouTube shorts take effort.
Yes.
Yeah, because you do like really cool photography and videos, and you do voiceovers. I just like press record and then stop it and then post it.
Yeah, I know you were talking about it one day with the. I can't think of what that thing's called. Microscope.
My wood's not burning as well as I thought it would.
Yeah, I imagine in Louisiana they're not really ready for it.
The saddest fire I've ever seen. I hope we do not get snow. It shuts down our whole city. Beer run.
Like a B-double-E-double-R-U-A.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping he didn't go to the store and he actually just went to his fridge. But he does have other things to do at home, other responsibilities too. So he may have gotten sidetracked with that.
He may have just went on a walkabout.
Yep. But everyone go over to Science Gal. I got some stuff to do. And I got to get it done before it gets dark. I only got an hour left of
You
daylight.
gotta get dumb.
Yep.
Yeah, so we only have another hour until the sun starts to go down. By 7 o'clock, it's pitch black here, so my YouTube short took almost no effort. Even that was clearly too much work for me. So yeah, you can post that link for Science Gal. And thank you all so much for watching. We went an hour and 37 minutes, which is really nice. I didn't think we'd have much to talk about, but I think the fire kind of brought a bunch of conversation into play, because different ideas for different holidays and seasons and stuff were brought up. And then, yeah, I think the fire was really cool. And this is our last weekend at camp. It's starting to cool off. And like I said, not going to have much more daylight. So we're going to head over to Science Gals. And we will see you all on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. So
Yep.
You could say your goodbyes.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out.
Terry's snoozing.
Sorry, Terry.
Dang it! I missed the end. I had to walk away. Damn it!
Terry, I said you probably had
Oh,
something.
I was going to ask, what are the black fish that are in your tank, Terry?
Those are trophies.
See, that's what I think QC Alcoholic said that.
They will eventually turn red. Well, the males will turn red and be all cool and stuff.
That's
But
awesome.
they're still young, so
Awesome. Well, you came back in perfect timing, because we're just about to end the stream, and you can say your goodbyes now.
Yep. Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. See you on Wednesday.
love everybody. See you later.
Thanks for coming up, Terry, and hanging out.
He's gone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. No hashtag. You can go over to Science Cal, but well, he has to do some things.